Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm gonna be showing you arguably the best Warwick build right now, and that is utilizing the best items in the game, Goredrinker and 𝐒𝐿. We're gonna be perma healing, and we're gonna be outrageously tanky. So instead of going Divine Sunder or Stridebreaker or Sunfire Aegis, instead, well, whenever we are in, we'll be able to hit 5-man Goredrinkers, and we're gonna be doing a little cheeky invade. I don't know what he's doing. Should have stayed. I want the red buff. So we're going to be doing a little cheeky invade. You don't have to do this. You can start and do a 3 camp or a 4 camp clear. Skip raptors and golems until you're at least level 3. But I want to do a cheeky invade. I used to do this a lot back in earlier seasons where I'd invade with my top laner and it builds you up a really nice lead. Plus, let's say worst case scenario, GP and 𝐒𝐿𝐿 were here. We'd win. Easy. Predator 𝐒𝐿𝐿 against Warwick? Come on, man. I could pretty much fight him in GP by myself. So my bot lane's harassing them. Oh, poor 𝐒𝐿𝐿. I'm gonna go ahead and I need level 3. Warwick can't really gank level 2. We'll go ahead and mute him to focus. Warwick level 2 is really bad because he doesn't have the fear. Without the fear, you have no kill pressure. At best, we'd get his flash. And that's just not that great of a scenario. We can go top once we're level 3 though. We'll have the fear set up and it'll be good. You can take blue and gromp at the same time comfortably. Just get your red buff burn on each of them. And swap auto attacks. That way you're applying jungle item burn and red buff burn to both of them. Just like I did there. You'll come out with just about full HP anyways, even when you smite the gromp to pull it. Now we can gank. Don't gank before you're level 3, guys. We're gonna W. We're behind him. Gonna get a word down. Auto attack. Auto attack Q through fear and finish him off. Remember to always use your Q as an auto attack resetter, and you don't want a Q until you can no longer reach them with your autos, because your Q has more range than your autos. Your autos is this. Your Q's like out here. We're gonna Q through. We actually Q through really early. That was way too early of a Q. This guy not have flash. I guess he must have burned it earlier. Alright, that's fine. A lot of times on Warwick, you just gank their weakest link. Since it's pre-6 ganks, you have to come up behind them. I can't come up behind them really. They're healthy. Can't really come up behind her that well. We can actually go top again here. I don't like to... Ooh, actually, I'm not going to. I'll go ahead and float over. We're sitting on a pretty big back as well. You can still Tiamat rush with this build. I would really like to just go straight into Iron Spike though. I think Iron Spike rush is pretty solid. 30 damage, that's a big deal. Warwick scales really well off AD. Goredrinker is just so good on Warwick. I wish I started building it sooner. Such a strong item for him. Scrapping it out with GP. Oh, we got a gank bot. If you can come up behind him, and if they're low, that's a win-win. Come up behind. We'll get on the Nautilus. I don't think we'll be able to get on Ezreal in time before he blinks. I'll attack Q through. Morgana lands the snare. We auto him down. Try to body block that guy, but he flashed. How low is he? I didn't actually see. Guess it doesn't matter. But if you don't invade, you want to get oracles. So let's say if we didn't invade, we would have like warded our opposite side to make sure we didn't get invaded. Then we would have started with a leash. And then we would have gotten oracles. So like after you lay your ward, you back and then you go get your leash. We'll go ahead and get... I'll just get Iron Spike Whip. You want to buy your items quick. You don't want to wait this long in base like I'm doing. Having trouble finding the item. Get back out there. You can solo dragons on Warwick. I don't like to do it until I'm around at least level 5. Or unless I know where the enemy jungler is. I'm not level 5 yet. And you should never really do it before your first back. Before your first back, it takes too long. You're stranded there and you'll be quarter health the whole time while you're finishing it. You're super vulnerable. It's too risky because they'll kill you and get dragon and you'll be so far behind. Warwick's very tempo based. Probably just clear till 6. This guy's full health under turret. We don't want to fuss with that too much. I'm gonna get an auto down on each one to apply our jungle item burn. And you do generally want to queue the tankiest monster because your Q does 6% max health damage. So queuing the healthiest monster, or I mean the highest HP monster is generally what you want to do. So I wouldn't necessarily queue the little raptor here, I'd queue the big one. Alright, let's get it. Might actually be able to do something here. I'm gonna W, try to catch up. I need one more camp if I can just get this guy's red buff. GP's kind of low too. I think I can do this. He doesn't have boots yet. If I have to deal with Ori, I'm gonna have to get out of here. We're gonna auto attack him, Iron Spike Whip. We're gonna have to queue through because we can no longer reach him with the autos. We're stacking up our Conquer like crazy. We're gonna queue through. Got him. Your Q, when you always want to hold it down really against champions just in case they flash. The only time you don't is if you're gonna die from the turret. So then you just go for a normal little bite so you don't swing to the other side. Because every time you hold it, you swing all the way through. But so like 9 out of 10 times you want to hold it all the way through. Flashes, dashes, or if they try to hit you with a displacement like a knock up or a headbutt, it won't work. That's the special thing about Warwick's Q. Warwick, I usually prefer to play around Heralds and end my games pre-30. Past the 30-minute mark, he loses out on a lot of value. Let's see what's going on up there. They're scrapping it out. I think Cho'Gath's going to his blue buff right now. You're on Spike Whip. You use it non-stop against your camps. Against champions, if they're fighting you to the death, you can use that at your start of your combo. But if you know you're going to win it, a lot of times you save it till the end because it has more range than your autos or your Q. So it's kind of like a last hit tool. Should be able to kill Ori. We're behind her once she steps up. And okay, now we W. Hit R. We could have Q attached. I decided not to there because we wouldn't be able to kill her. I wanted to E and then Q attach. But if you know they're going to flash directly once they come out of your R, you just so say I'm R'ing it, you just hold down Q, and at the end of your R animation it will automatically Q them, and no matter how fast they flash you'll attach. There, like I said, I wanted to E first, which takes a moment. She got away, but we didn't blow anything too important. Got her flash, all we had to burn was our R. She's already close to her turret. I'll go ahead and smite this. I want to take this really quick and go bot. They have a big juicy wave setup. I'm coming. 𝐒𝐿𝐻 bot, you don't see that every day. Imagine with Morgana, it's actually really good. On our way. Auto attack Q reset. I don't want to steal these minions from him. I'm just trying to help him push wave. Man, I'm taking him some actually. He's pushing really slow. Oh man. Get this dragon. Oh, I could have queued to cancel that. I didn't realize 𝐒𝐿𝐻 knock up damage to dragon. Thought I could just walk up, I'll attack Iron Spike in the Q. Got it. I always go for the W max. It's way better per level. Your Q only really gives you a little bit of extra healing and a slightly more damage. Barely more damage and extra healing. Your W gives you extra movement speed, attack speed, and the cooldown gets like 30 seconds slower every time you level it. It's kind of nuts. I already know this Cho'Gath here. See if we can gank top. I don't think GP's paying attention. Whoa, that Malphite skin's crazy. He's got Wolverine claws. That's nuts looking. We're gonna Q through, fear. I Q through just in case he flashed. Those claws look crazy. We don't have enough minions here. But these range creeps are in an awkward spot. Nope, there's Shogath. I can't quite break this with him under it. I'm gonna need someone to help me get him. Gonna auto attack. I'll attack Q through. He's dead. Malphite did a good job tanking. And this should be first turret gold. This is gonna give us a huge gold swing. You get local gold. Everyone on your team gets gold from you breaking turrets, but we get even more since we're here. And we also get a little bit of bonus since it's the first turret. I had to use my E for damage reduction. I was gonna die there. I was trying to Q through the minion to get away, but Malphite killed it. Almost died. What a lame way to die that would have been. Oops, canceled my back. Holy crap, man. I actually canceled my back at the last second. Holy moly. We can get our Goredrinker and a huge chunk of Sterix here. Goredrinker against their team. I didn't buy any tenacity. The only thing that I can really use tenacity against is Cho'Gath Silence. That's it. They're all knockups and displacements. I'm not gonna bother getting tenacity. If they have a lot of hard CC that tenacity works against, like stuns, fears, taunt, silences, then you can go tenacity in your runes. Otherwise, attack speed's better. It helps your camps and your 1v1s and stuff. Helps your overall damage output, carry potential. Alright. Where are they at? I don't even know. There she is. See if we can close this distance. Not quite. This is worded as well. I'm gonna ER, get off a double fear. I'll just walk away. We didn't have much backup there. Pretty tanky though with this page. They didn't do a whole lot of damage. I didn't even Goredrinker. Oh, some crazy stuff going on. I might have to head down there for that. Got off double Goredrinker. I'm gonna red smite this guy. Couldn't quite get him actually. So he's really low. I just can't quite finish. They're all together. My teammates aren't quite close enough to help either, so it's just kind of 1 versus 3 in that situation. Looks like they're all running back to base. Got most of our health back. Take 2 turret shots, not the end of the world. Is everything missing? Got it. Goredrinker smited. I think I'm about to get collapsed on, I'd imagine. Yep, there's Ori. I'll grab this Herald and we'll try to end this game. We have such a big lead anyways. You can still go for dragons on Warwick. Heralds, they're usually safer since you're not having to deal with 2 people bot lane. And like I said, Warwick doesn't scale very well past the 30-minute mark. Getting double Heralds is a good way to ensure the win. The first Herald, you're probably only going to get first turret and a bunch of turret plating with, which is going to set you up to snowball harder. Second Herald, you want to get at least 2 turrets with it if you can. Two or more turrets is ideal to try to end the game. Alright, let's go. That was some big damage. My team's tanking like crazy. The turret's doing so much damage right now. Because it got heated up. When it's hitting champions, shot after shot, it gets all the way up to 2 times damage. It's like 2.5 times damage basically per shot. It's kind of crazy. I Q Goredrinker there. I don't really want to fight them though. I want to get this dragon. I don't want to lay Herald for just 1.5 turrets. I want to get multi-turrets. Azrael, you're inside of my W circle, buddy. You want to make sure it's the closest, the person you're going after, you want to make sure that they're your closest inside your circle so you get the movement speed towards them. Q through, auto attack Goredrinker. He's dead. He's being really greedy. He's probably tilted. Just trying to get the turret. He knew I was there, but I guess he figured he couldn't escape, so. He had a very meager last stand. Getting massive movement speed. If they're below half health and you're alive, and your teammates are damaging them and you can see it, you're gonna get that juicy movement speed. Nice. Now we lay that Herald. There's no one here to defend it. Should be able to get at least 2 turrets. We'll shoot for 2.5. Didn't help with that one. He'll help with this one. I'm gonna R this guy. Oh, he knocked me out of my R. Oh, nice. Good swallow. He saved me. There's nothing for me to hit. Oh, there it is. Okay, so yeah, we got a turret. We got a turret and a half with the Herald. The first turret it didn't actually help with. It can be very challenging to get multi-turrets. We can set up this dragon. If the game drags on to the 25-30 minute mark, if you do get Soul on Warwick, you're still going to be winning the majority of your games. The Soul is the 4th dragon that your team has taken. So first dragon of this game's Flame, the second one's Earth. So that means there will be no Flame or Earth Soul. The Soul's going to be either Ocean or Wind. Whatever the first 2 dragons are in the game, it's not going to be that dragon for Soul. Oh my god, he just did that. I Q through. He got in front of me. Oh, he Predatored. Why is he going? Oh, it's speeding him up towards 𝐒𝐿𝐾𝐋. That's crazy. Because Predator, you have to move towards enemies. Jeez, that freaking Cho'Gath, man. Alright, I'm gonna go get my Sterix. I could even go Titanic. I don't have to go Sterix. But I will. Sterix is that good. At this point, we could go for Deadman's. Would be really good. Helps our R and tankiness overall. I don't want to do these type of fights though, but they're just underneath their turret. We should be hitting these side lanes a bit. Because it's like they're just hiding under their turret. We can apply side pressure and catch them out of position. Because then looks like Cho'Gath's just letting my teammates have it. We're almost inside of my circle. I'll grab that red buff. I would like it if they gave Warwick some AoE damage on one of his abilities to help him clear things like raptors and golems. That would help bring his viability up a lot more. As is, Warwick's only really played Iron through Platinum with a reasonably good win rate. After that, it gets lower and lower because his clears are just... They don't match top tier jungle champions clears very well. Thank you for the leash, Ezreal. Set up that little wolf for me. Cho'Gath's not getting much CS anymore. Well, actually, he has a very similar amount to me as I say that. I'd assume he had a lot less because I've been taking his camps, but he's catching up. Oh, Nautilus. Alright, that's it. If you enjoyed this Warwick Jungle commentary guide, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is KingStix. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.